That's a good one. That's a good one. Felt like I hooked into a freaking log.
Alright guys, this is Braden again with Bass Feed. I'm just doing a quick video. As I was thinking about it, I never actually followed up to do a part 2 on my April Smallies video. I don't know, I kind of just wanted to spill the beans on how I get these big fish to bite. And as I think about it, it all boils down to one singular thing that I do consistently when I know I'm sitting on big fish. And the word that comes to my mind is deflection.
That's a big one. That's a
But
big one.
I know other anglers have a different word or description, but it's all the same.
Yes, we did.
And it doesn't matter what I'm fishing for. I go for the same general idea, and that is deflection. There's probably a better word for it, but that just is the word that I use. Getting these fish to bite is not easy, even during the best month of the year, which is April in my opinion. These fish are not easy to trick when they are much bigger. They need a little bit of, you just need a little bit of everything going your way. You need your conditions to be right, you need your cadence to be right, line size, bait color, but the one thing that's consistent across the board when I do have everything going my way is deflection. Now, there's different baits that you can use to achieve the same idea. I have my favorites that I'm comfortable with, but I know a lot of these guys that are really good have their own baits that they're comfortable with, they have confidence with. These baits include swim jigs, bouncing around pads, weeds, and logs. Same thing. You bounce it against something and you get that big bite, whether you mean to or not. A lot of times people don't mean to get that reaction, but they do, and it works. You get your jig stuck in a crotch of a branch and then you pop it loose and you have a giant just hit it. It was watching it the whole time, but it wasn't necessarily going to bite until it saw that thing jump out of that tree, and that's what got them to bite. So if you think about that regularly when you're on these fish, you have to manufacture these same reactions, whether on purpose, to get these fish to bite. And that's exactly what I've been doing. This is why I'm successful this year. Last year I really started to get the hang of this, doing a couple different things. Now I've sort of put it together. It doesn't matter what area or what type of water I'm fishing. I keep that in mind and I figure out a way to get that bite. Rocks, I have my technique. I won't spill the beans completely because I'm still competitively fishing. But when you got rocks, bounce something through the rocks. Pretty simple. I have my favorite baits, jigs, crankbaits, wobbleheads, all that stuff works. When you got grass or lily pads, you got chatterbait when you're ripping it, lipless crank. I mean, this is all known stuff, but it's a whole nother thing to actually execute it and to understand when to use what bait to get the reaction you're looking for. And this is what I'm really honing in on this year, is how to get that reaction in even areas that I'm not comfortable with. I love fishing rocks, but now, when I'm not fishing in rocks and I have pads or I have grass, I'm always thinking of different
Ooh,
ways to get that type of
talking about.
reaction, and it works for the biggest fish.
Oh yeah,
So
5 pound,
there
I
you go. I
bet.
just wanted to touch base on that. And as you watch these clips, just know that every one of these fish was caught using this simple deflection tactic. And these are just the big ones I caught this spring. This isn't even all of them. I have countless times this has worked over and over and over again. And this is definitely an important factor in my game come early to late spring. And a lot of guys don't talk about this until summertime. Obviously, this works in summertime as well, but from my experience, I get a lot of good luck in April doing these sorts of things. And I feel like these bigger fish are just a little bit more willing to bite. So you just naturally have more success. So what a hell of a spring I've had. And I'm already counting the days until next spring, because this is definitely my favorite time of year. Summertime, I still have a lot to learn. I'm getting much better this year. I've probably caught twice as many big fish this summer already than I have last summer. So I look forward to, passing on what I learned this year and late last summer to catch these really big fish. So stay tuned, and maybe I'll circle back and do a summertime video. And I'm apologies, these videos are late. I promise you I'm bringing the best information to you, and if you really just focus on implementing it, you can get some big bites too, and consistently. So I'm not, and let's just touch on something. This is not totally separate to the subject, but I'm not claiming to be some guru with 25 years of experience. Okay. And I just don't want guys to take it that way. I'm only sharing what I'm learning. I'm learning in real time, and I'm passing on what I learned. And I wish I had more time to do that, because I'm learning a massive amount about bass fishing just in the last 3 years. Okay, the truth is I only have been doing this for about 5 years, and I'm just hyper focused on figuring out how and why these fish bite. And I spend a lot of time on the water, and so that's why you catch me in my videos using the wrong gear and maybe using the wrong terminology. Well, it is what it is. I don't even watch a ton of YouTube videos, so I don't even know exactly the correct terminology and techniques, and I'm purely trying things over and over and over until I see a pattern, and then I switch it up, try to make it better. And it's just it's literally raw time on the water, and that's how I'm learning. And I learn a lot every time I'm out. I'm trying to just soak it in, and so far so good. I mean, obviously I'm putting things together. I'm competing with these very knowledgeable, experienced guys in these tournaments, and so that's a testament to what I'm figuring out already. And I'm excited, because if I've learned this much in just the past couple of years, I mean, I imagine I'll be next level in about 3 or 4 years. So come along as I learn, and I'll pass on as much as I can. And a lot of the stuff is key stuff. I have a ton of notes on stuff that I've yet to translate into a video that I think is hugely beneficial, that I doubt other guys are talking about. And I hesitate just the same. These are the secrets I've been working hard to figure out, and to turn around and throw them out there. That that's a big decision, but at the same time, I like the idea of helping. And it's not like I'm a freaking pro and I got to worry about,
Oh shit,
you
yeah, they're
know,
coming out.
a $10,000 pot,
One way to
if
start
I
off the
pass
morning.
on the technique that's been working for me,
Holy
yada, yada,
crap.
yada. You get the idea.
That's a
So I don't mind
monster.
passing on. I do hesitate just like anyone else. I don't like fish. I don't like giving up my
Oh,
fishing
the
holes.
size
That's
of
for
this
damn
thing.
sure. But some techniques and tips and hints
My
to
God.
help y'all catch more fish, no problem with. And I will pass on what I can without, um, you know, blowing my game wide open. So thanks for coming along, guys, and thanks for being patient with me this year. And I look forward to putting together a few more videos for you guys. All right, tide lines, y'all. Stay tuned.